Hello everyone, Laura here, your Vice President of Education for Speakers and Leaders of Summerlin, and I'm excited in this video to welcome you to your new pathway and to show you how to get started within that pathway. So how about if we bounce over to the Toastmasters site and check it out? So once you go to toastmasters.org, and then log in with your username and password. The next thing that you'll do is click on Pathways and then select Go to Basecamp. From here, you're going to scroll down, and in the middle selection where it says Access My Path through Basecamp, you're going to click Go to Basecamp. Scroll down on this page until you get to Paths and Learning, and then click Open Curriculum next to the pathway you want to open. As you can see, this brings me to my dynamic leadership path, which is brand new. There's 0% progress on this curriculum. You can see that none of the levels have been completed, and I'm getting started for the first time. Now, the first step in doing so is to go to level 1 and click View Details. This will show me the different projects that are part of level 1 and gives me the opportunity to jump in and get started. Now, you don't have to necessarily do all of these in order, but if you are a new Toastmasters member, you will start with the Icebreaker, and after that, you can do things in the order that you prefer. But let's go ahead and start with the Icebreaker so that you can see how this process works. To get started with any one of these, you're just going to click Activate, and you'll know that it's activated because now your option has changed to Launch. So we'll go ahead and click Launch to get started. This brings up the education portion of your pathway, and all you have to do is click Begin to go ahead and start the education. Luckily, the system is pretty intuitive, so you can see that it provides additional text instruction to tell you what each of these buttons mean. So I'll go ahead and click the arrow to advance, and then you just read through the tutorials as you go along. Now, when you see a page like this pop up, where the top is grayed out, you've got information on the bottom, and you've got this Directions tab. You want to go ahead and view or print or save your project and resources so that you have it for future use. And once you've done that, you can click the little tiny drop-down arrow there to get that out of your way, and then you'll be able to advance through your assignment. Now, this is another important screen that sometimes confuses people. It is a little bit wonky, but let me walk you through what this is. In Toastmasters, you're going to assess your skills before you complete a particular project, and then you're going to assess your skills again after you have completed that project so that you can measure your before and after growth. Here, the directions tell you what the rating system is, and then again, you click the drop-down arrow, and now you have access to the assessment. So you want to click the score or the rating you're giving yourself, and then you want to make sure that you hit the next button down below and not the gray arrow to the side. So you click next, do it again, click next, do it again, one more time, we'll do it again, here we go, once more, again, hit the 4 again, and this is where it's critical. If you miss this step, it'll affect your ability to complete this portion of your pathway, so you want to make sure that you come down and hit Submit, and do not hit the gray arrow on the side until you do. When you do, you'll see that you get this feedback screen. You want to go ahead and exit out, but you also want to be mindful at this point of how far you advance through these screens. So you see how it says assess your skills before? We're going to continue advancing through, but we will stop when we get to assess your skills after, and that's critical. So let me show you. So we read through the competencies, learn about the video navigation. You do have to watch the entirety of the videos, or the system will not give you credit for having completed the education module, so you'll go ahead and watch that. After your video is completed, you'll continue to hit the gray arrows. You can print out your speech outline or save it. You have those options here. Continue learning about how to organize your speech, how to prepare and present it. And here's an example of one of the things that you have to be on the lookout for. Anytime there's a burgundy box that says next, it means there's additional information that you need to funnel through so that you show that you've gone through all aspects of the education and you get credit for doing so. So we'll click next and do so again and again and again. And once we've gone through them all, the next button will become grayed out and we can continue navigating through. Same thing here. Each one of these burgundy boxes we have to click on so that it registers that we read the information. And we'll go through all of these. And then when we're done, we again hit the gray button to the right. We'll keep going. And now this is where you stop. Where it says after your speech, you are not going to continue this portion of it until you have given your icebreaker speech. And then when you log back in, you'll pick up from where you left off and you'll be able to assess yourself yet again. So congratulations on making it through the first portion of your first project within Pathways. Once you have given your icebreaker speech, you'll log back into Basecamp, you'll go back into that same project, and it'll pick up where you left off so that you can rate yourself on the after and compare the two, and then so you can complete that project. And when you get to that point, I have another video that I am creating that will support you in that. But as always, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of the board members here at Speakers and Leaders of Summerlin. We are so glad that you are part of our group and so excited to support you.